Mohammad HUZAIFA and my registration number is SP22BBA030. Northern areas of Pakistan. The northern areas are the most spectacular and fascinating region of Pakistan. The three world's famous mountain ranges meet here: the Himalayas, the Karakorams and the Hindu Kush. The historic Karakoram Pass, that is 5,575 meters, an ancient trading route between the northern Pakistan and China, gives its name to the range, which forms the watershed between the Indus and the Central Asian deserts. Now moving towards Baltistan, Skardu. Skardu is the main town of Baltistan, along the wide bank of the river Indus. Skardu is the largest district of the Gilgit-Baltistan and is this side if the region is called Baltistan. Baltistan is home to some of the highest peaks in the world. The Karakoram range. Skardu is very popular with mountaineering expeditions. It is equally popular with high altitude trekkers who treks to Baltoro Glacier, K2 Base Camp and Concordia. Skardu by road lies approximately 5 hours away from Gilgit and 12 hours drive from Bassam. A daily flight to and from Islamabad is also in operation. The flight is always subject to weather. Skardu has a character of its own and has very interesting scenery. The Indus becomes wide and still here. The town is surrounded by dry mountains and sand dunes. Skardu is famous for the many trekking and adventure spots around it. There are numerous treks starting from Skardu. The nearby Satpara Lake and Shangri-La Resort are very famous among the local travelers and is visited by people from all over the country during June and July holidays. Now moving towards Gilgit. Gilgit is situated at an elevation of 1,452 meters along the banks of Gilgit River. A little town of Gilgit has spectacular scenic beauty. For centuries, it had been the capital of various dignities. Its history goes well beyond the 6th century AD. Gilgit Bridge is a bridge over the fast-flowing Gilgit River. This is one of the largest suspension bridges in South Asia, 182 meters long and 2 meters wide, allowing enough space for one jeep at a time to cross. Sher Killa, situated 38 km west of Gilgit, was once the capital of the ancient kingdom of Ponel. It has a polo ground, an old carved wooden mosque, and a 150-year-old watchtower. Hunza. The visitors of Hunza are overwhelmed by the rock charm, the fragrant breeze singing to graceful poplar trees and the velvet-like green carpet of wheat fields, set against the background of snow-covered mountains. The majority of the Hunza people are Ismaili Muslims, followers of His Highness the Agha Khan. The local language is Ruski. However, Urdu and English are also understood by most of the people. The former capital of Hunza offers an inspiring panorama of high peaks including Rakaposhi, Spentik, Diran and Altar. The fairy tale castle of Baltit above Karimabad is a Hunza landmark built about 600 years ago. Originally it was used as the residence of the Mirs, the title of the former rulers of Hunza. The Altit Fort is an 800-year-old fort situated in the village of Altit. The fort was built on a shade rock cliff over the Hunza River.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Abdullah and my roll number is VD1007. Murree. Murree is the most visited place in Pakistan. It is basically 7,516 meters high. Murree is usually the first visited place of teenagers and young along with their parents. Because of wide roads and easy routes, this spot is open all the time of the year. Still, the majority of the Desi people comes here and enjoy the snow time. Mehran Ka Ghan. Naran Kawan is the second most followed spot in the northern spaces of Pakistan. The valley is arrested by the lavish green mountains and profound snow-capped woodland, giving a delightful effect on explorers about Himalayan valleys. The valley is in the Himalayan mountains of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Pakistan. Naran valleys stay open for a shorter span during summers as the valley stays shut during winters from October till April, winter season. Because of heavy snowfall in the northern spaces of Pakistan, as the road gets blocked and covered with snow of many feet high. In any case, Naran Valley is perhaps the most popular viewing place. Naran is usually second choice after Murree for Pakistani tourists and families. Some of the popular places to visit in Naran Kawan includes Saiful Maluk Lake, the Ansu Lake for hiking lovers, Lulusar Lake, and so on. Hunza Valley. Hunza Valley is also part of northern Pakistan. The tremendous and beautiful Hunza Valley, far in the Gilgit-Baltistan, close to China at the Punjab border. The valley is a wonderful spot to visit. Locals are very much cultured and have the highest literacy rate. Along with the mountains, Hunza Valley offers to accustom their distinct culture, history and arts. Hunza Valley is very much popular among international magazines and tourists as compared to Pakistan. Social media is one of the main drivers to attract tourists. Photographers of Hunza Valley made it to travel magazines many times. Places to visit in Hunza: Baltit Fort, part historical places, Shimshal Valley, Punjab National Park and bordered Pak China border. Skardu. Skardu is the Gilgit-Baltistan local, which is known as Little Tibet, local manner. Culture and customs are like Tibet. The track driving towards Skardu Valley is exacted to the 8 marvels of the world, the Karakoram Road, as the way offers some amazing perspectives alongside the risk of landslides and each time. Here we go with the gateway to the Karakoram Mountains range on this rundown. Skardu Road is now built and is waiting for cars to drift on. The number of tourists visit Skardu is quite low comparatively. Some of the places to visit in Skardu Valley includes Upper Kachura Lake, Shigar Cold Desert. Skardu has the K2 8,611 meters, the second most highest peak globally, but visit specially permissions from the governments are required. Neelam Valley. Neelam Valley is situated in the Azad Kashmir. Neelam Valley has more than a simple tour to offer. A large number of tourists are rushing towards the valley every year. The famous proverb here, Kashmir Jannat Hai, proves itself well. The security situation is quite excellent there, and you can see the Indian side of Kashmir in front of you with all their military installations and near bases. Some of the places to visit in Neelam Valley includes Tobat, Halmat, Sharda, Arankel, and so on. The district of Neelam is the northernmost of the 10 districts located within the Pakistani administrative territory of Azad Kashmir. Taking up the larger part of the Neelam Valley, it was among the worst hit areas of Pakistan during the 2005 Kashmir earthquake. It is the most affected valley in the 2005 earthquake. Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Haris Akhtar and my roll number is BB1008, Northern areas of Pakistan. The travelers from all around the world love to visit northern areas of Pakistan. Government has lifted all the travelers hurdles from visitors from all around the globe. As a result, for summer 2019, a huge number of wanderers from around the world are coming to travel the most friendliness country blessed with the heavenly landscape. During the 2017 and 2018, British Backpackers Society listed the country with the best traveler destinations in the world. Also, Pakistan was listed in the list of best traveler destinations to travel in 2019 by Forbes magazines. As it was the whole country listed for best travel sites, here we have some of the beautiful places to visit in northern areas of Pakistan, which includes Naran Kawan, Hunza Valley, Skardu Valley, as some of the described before in the videos. I'm going to talk about Fairy Meadows, Naltar Valley, and so on. One of the top of the list for the best places in northern areas we have is Naran Kagan Valley in the Himalayan mountains. Fairy Meadows. Fairy Meadows, name given on the heavenly beauty in his piece of land. Fairy Meadows lie in the far Himalayan mountains of Gilgit-Baltistan in the northern areas of Pakistan. The destination is famous because of the dark alpine forest in the surrounding, lush green meadows in the center, with the marvelous mighty Nanga Parbat peak 8,126 meters at the front, make this one of the best places to visit in the northern areas of Pakistan. Nanga Parbat is known as the Killer Mountain, with the name listed on the second highest peak of Pakistan. On the other hand, the peak is the 9th largest in the world. In the Fairy Meadows, one can explore some beautiful regions by trekking towards Beal Camp and base camp of Nanga Parbat. Beal Camp is known to be the first camp of Killer Mountain. To reach the fairyland of Pakistan, one has to take the adventurous jeep ride on the world's most dangerous jeep track and then trek for around 3 hours through dense woods. The destinations get close toward winters because of the heavy snowfall, making it difficult to live there. This summer, put this destination on your travel list among other best places to visit in northern areas of Pakistan. Naltar Valley. Lastly, we got a ski resort, Naltar Valley in the Gilgit-Baltistan of northern Pakistan. The valley is full of lush greenery all around the astonishing views. One can visit this destination by taking a jeep ride from normal village around 45 minutes. However, the weather remains cold in Naltar Valley as it has an elevation of 9,700 feet. It offers some beautiful destinations for travelers to visit. Some of the best to explore are Naltar Valley, Satrangi, Pari Lake, Blue Lake, and much more. In summer, a huge number of travelers come to visit such destinations to record in their memory. Furthermore, in winters, travelers enjoy the International Ski Festival in the valley. Get this amazing destiny on your list for travel for summer 2022. These were some of the most famous and best travel destinations in northern Pakistan that travelers should visit this summer 2020. Naltar Lakes. As we are talking about the Naltar Valley, Naltar Lake is one of the lake of Naltar Valley. There are 3 lakes in Naltar Valley known as Naltar Lakes, Bashkari Lakes at altitudes ranging from 3050 to 3150 meters. In one of 3 lakes, colors of water is green due to grasses grown inside the lake, while the second has blue colored water and third has azure colored water. The first Bashkari Lake is located at a distance of about 12 kilometers from Upper Naltar. The road up to the lakes is a dirt road alongside a stream flowing down the valley. The lakes are surrounded by the dense pine forest. The best time to visit the lakes is from May to October during the winter. It becomes almost impossible to reach the lake by vehicle due to heavy snowfall in the Naltar Valley. Bagroth Valley. Bagroth Valley is a valley in the Karakoram mountain range in the Gilgit-Baltistan region of northern Pakistan. River Bagroth flows through the valley from the north towards the southeast of the valley, supplies water to Jalalabad and Oshikhandas and merges with the Gilgit River. Thank you so much. That's the topic of northern areas of Pakistan. Thank you so much.